Welcome to 5 Minutes, your quick dive into the wide-ranging world of insurance, technology, and leadership. I'm Miguel Edwards, and I'll be your guide as we explore these topics that are transforming not just the insurance industry, but the business world at large. Along with sharing observations I've made over the span of my career in insurance, technology, and operations, I'll be chatting with some of the brightest minds in business and leadership. Whether you're a seasoned executive or a rising star, an industry expert, or just curious about how technology is revolutionizing insurance, this is your perfect spot for your weekly dose of insights. This is 5 Minutes. I worry, Jake, because we've been kicking the can down the road for so long. It's becoming an existential issue. You know, there's retirements coming up, and that one guy who knows how to do everything, all the code in that whole thing, he's getting old.
That one person is about to retire. That's
exactly,
right. Yeah.
Exactly.
No, and it's spot on, because if you look at then how we've talked about it as an industry, that how you attract the new talent.
That's right.
Sign me up to go work on more green screens? Of course not. And especially as you look at all the GPTs and all the co-pilots and how they're. So I think that I'm aligned with you. Appian's aligned with you in the context of how we can really attract and promote that next generation of technical leader inside of an insurer. And that was some of the conversations at the dinner last night. Was it's inspiring as you look at around the people, leaders that just say, hey, we're going to do things differently, and how's we're try to do that. So,
So Jake, technology, it Moore's law, we threw that away, right?
That's right.
It's gone, but the evolution is just exponentially faster. What is Appian doing? How's Appian thinking about staying not only just relevant, but kind of ahead of the curve?
Absolutely.
It's just moving so fast. What's the game plan?
We are obsessed with the customer experience, and we are obsessed with the speed, and that unapologetically. Because to your point, the inverse of Moore's law, it's like, how can we build our applications twice as fast, every other year or every year? And so that's something internally that we have our major benchmarks. One of the things I'm really proud of, as part of Appian, I used to do this with my teams, my technology teams, is you eat your own dog food, right? And so we're internally right now, we're on our own betas using our own claims agents, and being able to work those. We'll release those in the next release. And it's thinking ahead about how do you continue to scale this innovation yet make it consumable for that kind of back to that same thing, the slowest parts of the organization that are conservative to adopt, yet let them benefit from the best in class. And so we do a lot of pilots, we do a lot of different proofs of concept, a lot of hackathons, where you're bringing ideas from the community at large. We have insurers like Aviva that use us to source ideas from the community and come in and they reverse engineer it, build it on Appian. And and we talk about it a little bit, you can fail fast, you can succeed fast, but it's also what doesn't work, and not have to go sink a bunch of dollars that get ripped out. Build a light MVP on it and continue to iterate. But I think that's where we continue to see the focus go across the communities. Internally, that's absolutely where we're focused on our pre-built products around underwriting and claims, connected underwriting, connected claims. We just launched our second release of connected claims, built on all the different Agent Studio, Case Management Studio within Appian. And what that really means in plain speak is it's visual design methods. It's faster, allows you to get to market faster and deploy solutions that you can consume.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well, what do you guys do, Jake, to keep your customers, especially if they're of the legacy ilk? What do you do to keep them from paving the cow path from a business process perspective, and then sub-optimizing the tech? With the investment sub-optimized. So how do you keep your clients squared away on that?
Yes, or the ones that will start very intentionally. We're not paving the cow path, and then you push pause, you check in a week later, and you're like, you're going down a pretty golden cow path there.
Exactly.
Yeah, and so what we do, one idea that we've recently, or offering, I should say, that we've recently brought to market is what we're calling the future of industry. So the future of claims, future of underwriting. Where we come in, we use principles from design thinking, systems thinking, to really challenge organizations to think out of the box. Because I'm sure you've seen it too, Mega. When you think there's multiple individuals in the organization that truly are those innovators and they think differently. Or we see a lot of bank executives that come, they're very digital first, and yet you see them kind of get drugged down, frankly, by it's always been this way.
Exactly.
And one of my favorite books back in the day was Sacred Cows Make the Best Hamburgers, because you got to be able to do it differently. So what we do is this future of industry workshop that we offer, no charge, by the way. We go in, and it's really helping give tools, give perspectives, and then using Appian's low-code solutions, whether it be underwriting and claims, to then start these MVPs and show them that in 6 to 8 weeks, we can give you a hardened, deployable solution, 1 to 3 integrations. It's pretty unprecedented for us around the workbench space, whether it be underwriting claims, and just help them put those new features in, help pull together parts of the organization. One of our clients has an AI activator group. Okay. I really like that because the culture can sync this tech investment and the use of these new features. And so that AI activator group is another best practice that we see to work through there. So
I love it.
Yeah, man.
Jake, I can't thank you enough for the time. And
I
know it's super busy for you here at ITC.
Yeah, likewise for you. You're the busiest man in show business. Right there, so.
I'm trying really hard. Again, Jake Sloan, thank you so much, man.
Yeah, take care.
Thank you for joining this episode of 5 Minutes. If you've enjoyed our discussion, we'd love for you to share it with anyone else you think might find it interesting. Also, please subscribe on whatever podcast platform you're listening on and hit that bell to stay on top of the game with our practical 5-minute episodes. We look forward to seeing you again next week.